to the City of Champions. Indeed, the Cavaliers begin the preseason here tonight, taking on the Orlando Magic. And the Cavaliers with the first rebound. Went off the wine and gold scrimmage Sunday afternoon. LeBron did not play in that affair. Love did. And hits. That's what he did on Sunday afternoon, showing that quick stroke for three.
Well, you can already see.
6-rebound game against the Cavs in the Eastern Conference Finals. LeBron spun away from trouble. Somehow found Shumpert for three. Eyes in the back of his head, 23.
LeBron doing a good job of taking his time. Once he got in that position, he didn't rush it.
Memphis a couple nights ago. They're looking forward to their home opener against Miami. And LeBron James drains that three ball.
Nice, quick, sharp passing around the perimeter.
Ball thrown in the backcourt. Liggins. Well, thump it. DeAndre Liggins out of Kentucky, 3-year Kentucky Wildcat. Got that defensive mindset in Lexington. Fournier backs out and hits the three ball. Feels the game, and that was as a rookie coming out of France. Augustine doesn't need much room. Missed it. Down the floor. LeBron James on the touchdown reception.
Fournier thought he had it. Kevin Love with a great long pass, and LeBron lays it in.
Maybe Fournier didn't know that he was a heck of a receiver at St. Vincent St. Mary. Fournier in heavy traffic. Good still. No one will ever forget what RJ gave to the Cavs in the NBA Finals, boy. Kevin Love knocks it down, throws up a dunk.
Nice little easy move there.
Birdman back on the floor for the Cavs. Fry created a little bit of room and hit it off the bounce.
And it's down on a consistent basis.
Mike Dunleavy out there now. Always supremely movement without the ball. Jefferson, a lot of room for three. Dunleavy called for it in transition. Good close. Dunleavy put on the deck against his own unit.
That's the layup.
Cavs 11 of 14 to start the ball game shooting. Fournier, no, got his own miss again. Here we go, attack the rim a little bit more. Steven Zimmerman, rookie out of UNLV, now on the floor, wears 33. Guarding McRae there, and Jordan McRae scores with the left hand. Quarter to be Felder running the point. Mike Dunleavy up front with Channing Frye and Richard Jefferson. Inside pass to Dunleavy, beautiful ball mover.
And then that's the key.
Has a J in his name, it's silent, but his J on the floor is not silent.
No, it's not.
It's a good one. Okay, Felder with a right hand.
Whoa.
Had a good start to the ball game in the first quarter. Attacking, jump booking. Followed up by Felder, and it's 44-inch vertical.
The loop.
So it's not by incident. And that time, late in the weeds, and a steal. The young fella, looking like he's a 10-year vet.
Doing his thing.
Time out Orlando. Down for Kevin Love.
But see, Fred, that's the type of attitude that permeates through the team. It really makes things happen.
Mike Dunleavy from LeBron James for three.
Need that big people at Ibaka to really set up things on the inside.
Serge has a knee ailment. Nothing serious though. McRae elevates for three. He really worked on that three ball.
Bricks up there.
Here comes Felder in the open floor. McRae again. Steps in one and hits it. So he scored 5 straight.
He can put the ball in the basket now. That young man can shoot the ball. You see, he might have missed it, but I like his imagination. See, he didn't have that last year. Now his imagination is coming back.
Kyrie Irving is going to be joining us on the broadcast. I don't know if it's him or Uncle Drew, but one of them will be here. Liggins fights it up and in. Nice reverse move, DeAndre Liggins. The championship ring with Sioux Falls in the D-League last season. Hazonia, an afterthought, and he hit it. The switch. LeBron now against C.J. Wilcox. He gets 2 C.J.s on the floor. LeBron sends it, hits it. He worked a lot in the offseason on balance and footwork, just getting back to basics. And that again, they force a switch. Same scenario. LeBron against Wilcox. Now there's double with Green. McRae sends a three ball. Got his second triple of the ball game. Jordan McRae.
It was definitely a memory to pass on to my family, and I'm glad we got to experience it. Oh, that's just beautiful, guys.
That's just
for three. You know, it just seems like this year is more ball movement.
We just have to continue to prove it, which I'm excited to do.
I got you. Liggins a drop off the team.
Man, look at that.
Fastball to Channing Frye, like you draw it up. How do you defend that?
Oh, man. Because I had a head coach, a coaching staff, my teammates telling me to be one way. And if I just ever decided to listen to anybody else, then it kind of would have had a different outlook. So, you know, dealing with the mental aspect of it and getting back my confidence. And once I did that, then everything started to click. And then the best player on the planet tells you to be yourself every single game. On my end, you know, when you kind of just accept everyone else's advice at the same time, and you know that they have their.
From the Congo, also the home produced Dikembe Mutombo. McCray inside and a backdoor cut and smash and a foul. J-Mac.
Cavaliers set that play up well.
Capital City enjoyed and relished the championship here in the American Hockey League by the Monsters. Nice little move by Holmes.
To be very good defensively because we've actually improved in that way a lot. Dunleavy is a bigger, really smart wing who's going to be very helpful for us from a team defensive concept.
He's put this group together, always looking to improve. And Felder was a guy, of course, they acquired on draft day as 3 6 and 3 ball. Yet he can be tough, he can be firm when he has to be.
Well, he is with me. It's great to have somebody that leads and holds people.
It really comes to life and comes to reality. But I know you had a vision on how you want the team to play, how you wanted to play together, and it happened. How does that feel to make it actually come to reality?
But it also, let's not kid ourselves, having LeBron on your team is like having the cheat code. We feel as much relief as anything else because you want to honor the commitment he made to this city to actually be able to map out a strategy that can work. And when you add that to ownership that will invest in what it takes to make that work, it's a good situation.
Case Felder with the upper body strength to finish it.
And the beholdenness to one another on the defensive end that it takes is very, very difficult to bring together. And Ty Lue did that for us, and the high-level talent we had made it possible to actually.
Nick Johnson out there with the basketball for the first time tonight for Orlando. Tries to get to the hole, and the Arizona Wildcat scores. Shooting guard and small forward.
And those guys are valuable in this league.
Oh, my. Hazonia nicely waltzes inside for the 2. Here comes Hazonia, beeline to the hole, scores it, and he's fouled. So Mario Hazonia, Michael Jordan, those numbers respectively. Holmes the fall away and hits it. He's shown a nice hit on Jefferson. Here comes Johnson on the float, and he scores it. Hope to catch lightning in a bottle again with Vogel. For the young building team. Wilcox, great concentration. And Vogel, who's used to playing multiple bigs together as he did in Indiana. Felder spins it up and in! That would make Uncle Drew proud. Like Kyrie Irving on the reverse side on the spin move. Inside, Onawaku on the dunk. Here comes Kay Felder. Spins it up again! Kay Felder.
Night in, night out, and you're playing against guys that you've read about, that you grew up respecting, and you have to get used to that, understand.
Here's steal by Brown, trying to get a piece of it, and Zimmerman snuck it in.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Pretty active. Murphy sends it, hits it for 3. So Kevin Murphy, as they start the preseason with a definitive victory here. A wine and gold preseason winner. 117-102 our final score as they get off to a right foot here as LeBron James in 13 minutes had 7 points. Kay Felder 14, showing very well in his